The sweet spot, more like the stupid spot? Oh my god. This episode from the Loud House sucks. The episode starts. Lincoln explains that he's preparing to stake the night out on the sweet spot, the only good seat in the car, as it protects him from the various inconveniences of the van, and the annoyances of his sisters. After he sneaks out and gets comfortable on the seat, he talks to Clyde over his walkie-talkie, and he asks who will be sitting next to him. After some thinking, Lincoln decides that Leanie can sit next to him, since she is usually dazed out for the entire trip. After finally finalizing the secret van seating chart under his mattress, Lincoln goes back to the sweet spot to get some sleep, and ignores Clyde's next question. However, by this time, the girls have gotten suspicious of Lincoln's intent, and after discovering his seating chart, they confront him about it. Lisa calculates that Lincoln has deduced which seat is the best seat in the van, and has angled his sisters in the positions most favorable to him, much to Lincoln's outrage. Now that they all know about the sweet spot, they demand that they get to sit in it. A melee ensues between them in the car, waking up the entire neighborhood in the process, including Rita, who tells her kids to get back to bed, and not to go in the van until 7 a.m. The loud kids go back to their rooms, waiting impatiently for the clock to strike 7 o'clock. When the time comes, Lincoln and his sisters begin a mad dash to the van, and have an even more violent and destructive brawl. By the time their parents call it to a halt, the van has been completely destroyed. As Lynn Sr. laments the loss of the van, Rita tells the kids to go back inside and that the trip is cancelled. She tells them that they're spending the weekend together on the couch until they learn to get along, much to everyone's chagrin. Wow. What a stupid episode. If you haven't seen it, don't watch that. It's a waste of time. I hope this episode gets taken off the Nickelodeon soon. Do you know who likes this episode? Dr. Eggman. He watches this episode 24/7. Do you know who hates this episode? Tommy from Robot Boy and Mac from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. He wants to make grounded videos about Lori Luan and Lola Loud. He did. The sweet spot sucks. And so does Brawl in the Family. Roadie to Nowhere, which is my favorite episode from the Loud House, is 30 million times better than the sweet spot. End of rant.